Welcome to Dirksón Photography! Here's the question. How can you make money with your camera in the next 24 hours in the middle of the pandemic? Let me show you some images here of a couple of stores where I photographed. And there is a shoe store, there is jewelry store, there is fashion store, there is furniture store, there is fruits store, there is chocolate stores, there is all the stores that you can find in a commercial street. I kind of photograph all of them, and let me tell you how. Because all the images you see here I took kind of on the same day, or in two or 3 days. And I will show you now how I did it. So for me, I make my income with photography, that's my choice. I studied economics at university and I was working as a sales insurance guy. I also got a license in that, but that's not where my heart is. My heart is in photography, so I made the decision to go all into photography. So that's where I am. Now with the coronavirus, I believe that there are many people like me who put all in maybe in 2019, 2018, and now the virus comes and the dream is gone. People go back to their office job or working in the supermarket, which is great. The supermarket pays you every month money, so you can pay the rent, and it's probably the safest job there is right now, in the supermarket. But that's not where your heart is. That's not where the heart is of a creative person like me. I can only speak for myself. So my main income comes from photographing people, emotional images, emotional photography. That is weddings, one, and that is photographing people on the streets spontaneously in 2 or 3 minutes, and they can buy the images, 2. There is other stuff that I do, but this is the core, this is the main thing. Now all the weddings of the year have kind of been cancelled, 2020. Now this is January 2021, it's the 4th of January. So all my income, my main income is gone for the last year, which is totally fine. I have no problem with that. I believe in difficulty. I believe if you want something important, I think you have to pay a high price for it. The price that I have to pay for being a photographer is I have to let go the luxury of a fixed income, which is a great thing if you do a lot and then your income is unlimited in the up way, but there's also a negative side when everything that you usually do, like weddings and the street photography, when that's all taken away, then there are months where you don't make any money, but you still have to pay every month for the usual stuff that you have to pay for. So what I did is, and I want to give you the example here to help you. So the idea is, okay, I love photography, I can't do weddings, I can't photograph people. I did do the street photography when I did a couple of it, but just very little bit. Just when I got the R5, I did some street photography with the R6, the Leica MD, the Leica M10, the Fuji X100V and the Fuji X Pro 3. That's when I photograph people on the streets, but that's actually very little in comparison to what I usually do. And I did all these shootings for free. So here's what I do. I ask myself, okay, I love photography, I want to do photography. How can I do it? Who needs images? Who needs images? Here's the thing. The stores on all of the planet are full of products, but nobody enters because of the coronavirus. Maybe there's a lockdown in the city. Maybe people are afraid to go into the stores. Maybe they don't have the money. So the stores are full of product, but nobody comes in. So they can't sell the products. What they need now is they need images of their products and show them via Instagram, Facebook, all the other social media stuff, maybe even on YouTube or other platforms, on their website, maybe even print some images or for their cards. So stores need right now images to show the world what they have in store. As nobody comes in, many stores now open up a web shop and they try to use digital marketing and advertising to get people onto their website and onto their store, so they can just buy they can sell to people who are not in their local area, who don't live next doors, because the people next door may not come as they used to come. And so here's what I do. I choose an area, let's say in Hamburg, Oppendorf, or Ottensen, or maybe in Bremen where I live, I choose an area, or maybe I go to Oldenburg, another city. And what I then do is I go into every store there is, everyone, fashion store, women's store, whether they sell fruits or rings or wine or cheese or whatever they sell. I go into every store with the idea to help. And I say, here's what I say. I say, I'm a photographer, I do spontaneous street photography, I photograph people on the streets, and they can buy the images. And then I show them images from the street photography. And they look at me like, what? And then I say, now in the pandemic, I can't do it anymore, so I just switched the model to help small businesses. So now I'm here to take pictures of your products here in your store, and you can buy them the next day. So tomorrow, you can find all the images I take and you can buy them for a couple of euros. If you don't like them, they will be deleted in 30 days. If you do like them, you have super cheap access to them and you can use them for whatever you like. You can put them on Instagram, you can use Facebook, you can do everything with it. And you have all the rights, whatever. I just want to help. I love photography and I just want to help. That's what I say. And then I show some images. So let me just see if I find some images right now here. So for example, here are some images that I took on the streets. Sorry, in the stores. So let's just see. Just here, tick. So here are some images that I took in a store. These are the images that I show. And then the store can decide, do I like these images or not? Sorry for the autofocus. So I just show some images of stores. And I got to, I don't know, maybe 10, 11 stores per day that I photographed over November and December. And I take the train to any city nearby. May take me an hour to go to Hamburg, may take me an hour to go to Hanover. I bring the Switch, play Switch. I bring a book, read a book, I write my diary. And then when I'm in the city, I go from store to store, everything. I go big furniture stores with 5 stories, they let me to the roof, photograph from the roof for whatever reason. I go into fashion stores, big male fashion store. Then there is the marketing director and he tells me if I ever go to this or this city, he'd be glad if I would also photograph there. So I found opportunity in the drama. The drama is all the stores, or there's a lockdown and not many people go into the stores, and I try to make an opportunity out of this. How can I help with my camera? How can I help with images? Who will profit from images? And the stores are empty. The owner in the stores, the small stores, they are glad for this. They say, thank you for entering my store and giving me the opportunity. You take these images for free. If I don't buy them, then you don't make any money, but you do have the work to take these images and edit them. And they are very thankful for this, for my approach. So this is what I did in the last month. It's now January 4th, 2021. We spent the last 3 weeks here in Spain. It's getting dark now. And maybe this idea can inspire you. If you are into photography and you love it, find an answer to the question, who needs images? Who needs images? And then put your heart in your hand and open the door and give that person your hand with your heart into it. When they feel it's real, then you will have no problem finding your path. But you have to go into where it's difficult. You have to go into difficulty. You have to fail a lot. I fail a lot. There are stores I go into and the people who's there is just a student working there. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about the store of images. He just doesn't want any problems if he says yes to something and then gets problems later. So he says, no, the boss is not here, so no images. Then there are other stores where the people really do care about the store. Oh, that's a really great idea. So take the images and I will give your card later to our boss or the owner. Or the owner is there. Then I speak to the owner and they are all happy that I come in and try to help. So maybe I can inspire you a little bit. I wish you a really beautiful 2021. I think it lies all within our hands and I try to focus on the positive. Photography is a really beautiful way to do that. I try to photograph positivity and try to enjoy the drama. Not having income is a really great drama and I try to find a better me in that. One thing I did, for example, is a project to not buy clothes for 1 year until December 2021. Isn't that a great idea? but more on that in another video. So I wish you a really nice 2021. I hope I can inspire you to take your camera and give joy to others. Take your camera and find an answer to the question in your area, who needs images? And then knock on that person's door without him asking you to. Don't wait for permission. Become your permission.
Yeah, I don't ask for nothing but the sunshine. The race is going one way to blind my eyes, and birds fly around like you can move from wind, fly until they find the place where you have been. Ask for the direction and it's back in time. The workaholics say to say you died, but knowing you'd come back, children await you. She woven them doors and make them faithful. Nightmares vanish, dreams come true. It's what they say every time they're seeing you. Time starts to tick, air starts to breathe. I wonder what means the day to me. I never thought about waking up in dreams. Never thought about being me. I never thought about just breaking it up. I'm breaking it stuff, I'm breaking it up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and take me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up. And you melt them snow, let them trees grow tall, and the seasons go by while you won't leave at all. You're the hope and the strength they'll let her wake up to reach, and one life to spend. You count our days, you count our time. Till then, it's you from the tummy we are born in until the day we end. Can't be bought, can't be taken. Give us light that guides us to our happy ending. And each second we're living, and each breath we are breathing is cause of you. But they cause you're not leaving, and if you come back just some hours later, the first thing I see in the morning when I wake up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and take me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up. Whoa, it's like another day's born, but I'm sadly dying. People pass my so long, it's now lasting a while. Did I finally look bright and just open my eyes? Touch through my guys in disguise. Damn, if you needn't, where's Christ? I'm a sleepwalker, walking the day when I'm sleeping. Don't know for sure if it's me that is breathing, that is leaving static core. I'm looking for a solution. Life's an illusion. I need to feel it there again to push it.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and take me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
Another day is born.
Come and take me up.
Another day is born.
Come and wake me up.
You need,
Like the king and the queen, living more than just life and above the dream.
you need,
Pull up the law for lifetime. We're above the skyline, angels fly beside us. Went from boy and girl to wife and husband. Finally life became fantastic. The lovers couples can meth with, take love like addicts. Without you I panic, without you I couldn't handle this stuff in my heart. Cause I had to separate those who fuck and who love. Cause most smiles ain't real, last words get lost. And you have found the love I want, and it's worth all costs. Like the king and the queen, living more than just life and above the dream. Like the prince and the princess, and we love each other even though we've been dressed. Like the husband and the wife, making life so precious without money, but a child. The lovers couples can meth with, take love like addicts. Without you I'll panic.
The king for my kingdom, the prince for my bed. This is what I found in you. The father for my child, the boy in my past is you.
Alright, now close my eyes and remember you. When you're gone I have to depend on you. So when you leave I'm left with just some of your pictures. But I can't talk to them, neither squeeze them like I did. Yeah, I'm the baby, you're my mother beside me. Protect me at night, even in my dreams you guide me. Life was nothing until you gave sense to it. And as long as we're together there's no end to it. Now I love you. From the bottom of my heart I say I love you. From the bottom of my... Like the king and the queen, living more than just life and above the dream. Like the prince and the princess, and we love each other even though we've been dressed. Like the husband and the wife, making life so precious without money, but a child. Like the boy and the girl, live and enjoy the new world, and nothing else first but you.
I love you, I love you, I love you, love you, I love you, I love you. The king for my kingdom, the prince for my bed. This is what I found in you. The father for my child, the boy in my past is you.
When we got ourselves, yo, the world don't matter. Doing work and leisure, without a girl there's no pleasure.
I love you from the bottom of my
Go from life till death, until the time will rest. I'll be forever hanging at your chest.
I love you from the bottom of my heart. You and me.
Like the king and the queen, living more than just life and above the dream.
You and me.
Like the prince and the princess, and we love each other even though we've been dressed.
You and me.
Like the husband and the wife, making life so precious without money, but a child.
You and me.
Like the boy and the girl, live and enjoy the new world, and nothing else first but
I
you.
love you from the bottom of my heart.
A picture, but I can figure it out. My glass is between us, I can't be breaking it down. My fist in the chair, sometimes glass breaks by a kiss of air. I never noticed this mistress girl. I like to hold my mouth shut by your hand before she started to let some shouts burst. I'm sad but she's crying, I'm there but she denies me. I wanna hug her, she doesn't even want me beside it. No, something ain't right here, but the man did it right, didn't he? No tear of duty, but willingly. And sometimes your words are killing me. My love imprisons me, and I can't respond. Think more I'm dumb than these words be wrong. And I love you ain't enough, I need you ain't that tough. I want you, don't speak love, and words are leaving me. Still think that my girl's mistreating me, and she hates me any moment because I believe in me. When I speak truth, she think that I'm not meaning it, and I've had you with love. Every night you give me the feeling like you go to bed with a slut. No matter what you say, girl, I can't say about this. Why my mind's overfilled, but I can't tell the stuff. Fuck. Every kiss, every touch, every smile, every itch, every cut, every cry. We put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. We're standing on the bridge ready to turn. All the hits, all the crowds and goodbyes, all the wishes that we've had deep inside. We put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. And the bridge is now ready to burn. Sometimes it feels like my love is a foreigner. Don't speak my language and for that she is glorious. Treat me like my words were just nothing to listen to and sleep in my bed, but act like there's nothing I'm giving you. Leave the house with at least a kiss or a smile, like you've been glad to leave me. Spend your time without me. No, I'm left alone here, but you come home. But somehow I then even feel more lonely. Can't remember why we came together and find a reason why we stay together. I asked you sometime, but you just showed it back. Broke the glass, I try to fix it. Use my feelings for glue when I finally did it. But you prefer hatred to love and fist to hands. Sometimes it feels like you want me to bitch instead of your man. It just feels like a competition, who stands this longer, just to show, girl, that you are stronger. But the chains on our arms and we threw the key away. You're trying to break them, feels like a chainsaw. Every time you wanna separate, you saying you hate love. Look at me like I'm betraying you, maybe cause I stay with you, cause the hope won't leave that you might change. And the next weeks or maybe days, some month which will turn to years. We will wake up like today, but we won't cry these tears. Every kiss, every touch, every smile, every itch, every cut, every cry, we put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. We're standing on the bridge ready to turn. All the hits, all the crowds and goodbyes, all the wishes that we've had deep inside. We put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. And the bridge is now ready to burn. Time destroyed us when my smiles annoy ya. I open my mouth and you get paranoia. I don't dare asking, girl, if you've been loyal. Not because I fear you, but I fear the answer. You're the human, girl, and I'm the cancer, the disease you suffer from, and the medicine you swallow up. Still we try to change by chaos and habits will follow us. Yin and yang, black and white, with wife and husband. Never desires, but so disgusting. I don't even dare touching you. When we talk I see the ground, cause I don't dare watching you. Like you're the teacher, I'm the student who gets punished when he's interrupting you. You go away, come back without any roses or postcards. Never give me the feeling I really know ya. Hide your life so that any neighbor feels closer to me. You say yeah, I love you, and I know what it means. It means get out the way, the TV's on and it got something to say, so leave me alone. And I just follow your orders to be the one you love. Try everything not to bore ya. The best way to do it is sadly to be ignored, sadly to leave words as thoughts, to give you this kind of love that you were looking for, but none really understood. This I have done for you, now read it through and try to listen to it. I can't sing it to you, you wouldn't listen to it. I know you like music, so forget who wrote this. Just let an ear for a minute, take notice, cause this is what you give me. The power to write, the power to be sad, leave it out of sight. You give me something to reach by just yelling, and I see how sad and lonely you are, and you never sell it, and never show your emotions. Therefore I'm your husband, caring for them and your heart not to get broken. I take it all inside so that you can be open, and we'll always wait for you to let you know where your home is. Every kiss, every touch, every smile, every itch, every cut, every cry, we put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. We're standing on the bridge ready to turn. All the hits, all the crowds and goodbyes, all the wishes that we've had deep inside. We put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. And the bridge is now ready to burn. Every kiss, every touch, every smile, every itch, every cut, every cry, we put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. We're standing on the bridge ready to turn. All the hits, all the crowds and goodbyes, all the wishes that we've had deep inside. We put up and destroyed from the girl and the boy who we were. And the bridge is now ready to burn.
The rain starts pouring down the road, and she stops walking, watching those around, but they're ignoring her views and frowns, knowing she's alone, drowning to her soul, knowing she's alone, with the raindrops on her nose, she's alone, knowing no one wants to know that she's alone. She's looking up to these endless clouds. Sunshine can reach her, at least not now. She goes forward with her head held down. When she's alone, grounded to her soul. When she's alone, the world into her home. She's alone, knowing no one wants to know that she's alone. She's a ghost, left by ghosts.